What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Yeah. Hey, check this out, man. Breaking news. Tony Buzbee gets another major win versus Jay-Z, RocNation in federal court battle. Okay. Check this out, man. Before we get started, let me show y'all some of the stuff Uncle might be looking at on Facebook, man. Check this out right here. This is so funny, man.
How do you spell blue? Like the wind blue?
How do you spell blue?
The wind blue.
B-L-O-W. B-L-O-W.
Well,
B-L-O-W.
This
B-L-O-W.
Hold on.
Right or wrong?
I think there's a U in there somewhere. But I don't think no U in there.
O-W.
So how to spell it? Blue, like the wind.
He said, I think there's a, hold on. I think there's a U in there somewhere, but I don't think there's no U in there. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It gets worse, y'all. It gets worse.
Right or wrong?
I think there's a U in there somewhere. But I don't think no U in there.
O-W.
So how to spell it? Blue, like the wind blue.
B-L-O-W, ain't it? It's not that way?
No. No.
You did say blue, right?
Yeah, blue. The wind blue. Yeah.
Like this,
Damn,
blue.
man.
Yeah.
I'm like I pop my hand at
I
me.
can't tell
This
you
is
that one
embarrassing.
red out.
Give me a minute, dude.
I can't tell you that one red out.
Not right off, I can't tell you.
I'm saying.
The wind blue.
I know what you said. That's why.
Just try it again. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
I used to keep up with shit like that, but
I usually keep up with shit like
I
that.
used to read
You
some
said
goddamn
no.
paper.
That blow.
That's blue.
Yeah, blow.
You said blue.
Blue. The wind blue.
I know. The wind blue.
Yeah, like the wind blue. Blue. How you spell blue?
Start fucking me.
Like the sky blue.
Not the color blue.
Oh, I already know. I already know how to spell that thing.
Okay. How do you spell blue? Like the wind blue. Not the color blue. The wind blue.
Oh my gracious, man. That thing cracked me up all last night. I kept looking at the thing. They had me scared for a minute. Now, I'm not a great speller, but B-L-E-W is blue. And then you got the color blue, B-L-U-E. He said B-L-O-W. That's blow. Oh, man, young. Hey, one of the things, I'll be looking at so much stuff, man. If we would worry about ourselves, instead of worrying about so much other stuff, if we would open up a book, and I'm talking to the younger generation, man, it's worse. Anyway, man, hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Jesus Christ, come on, Buzbee. I'm still praying for you. I'm still praying for you. Dang, Buzbee, I'm still praying for you. Here we go, y'all. Yeah. Everybody want. Oh, did it stop? Oh, that's right. I forgot. He beat.
All right,
Okay.
you guys. Salute everybody. Tapped on in. Like, share, subscribe as y'all come on in the building. Appreciate all of y'all that's going to show love to what we doing, what we got going on. And so we're going to get right on to this video, man. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Everybody locked in. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what it is. So let's get right to the funk, you guys. As Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee have been in a real battle. RocNation, Tony Buzbee, a lot of the different elements of these two battle. And if you guys remember, there was a situation where after Tony Buzbee's lawsuit against Jay-Z with that girl, Tony Buzbee basically, had some other issues with private investigators, with people trying to file lawsuits against him and things like that, making accusations against him and things like that. When he had those lawsuits coming out against Diddy and Jay-Z, you guys remember, lawsuits started coming out against him. He started getting things against him. Well, apparently, according to a court order, Tony Buzbee has, in one case, he got the case that Jay-Z tried to file defamation against him in California dismissed. So Tony Buzbee got a win against that in California. But there's other cases that stem off of that in different aspects, but in different places, where Tony Buzbee's at battle with Jay-Z, RocNation, because Jay-Z is synonymous with RocNation.
Watch what salt do to your dog's teeth.
If your dog's teeth looks like this, try this easy food bowl.
Hold up. Stop the presses. Hold up, y'all. Oh, my God. I can't believe this thing opened on a... It opened on the wrong channel. Got to be more careful. Uncle Mike got to be more careful. That's we was around in this area. Let's see if it's gonna start.
Because Jay-Z is synonymous with RocNation.
My bad, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Other elements, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that now.
Okay.
So as the paperwork has dropped, a judge has basically ruled in the favor of Tony Buzbee over Jay-Z again.
Oh shucks! I'm telling you, man. They got word from up above. I think it might take another year from now, but in 12 months, I think we're gonna be hearing something about Jay-Z going to court, or at least he taking that DNA test. I think he should at least take the DNA test. Forget all this stuff. There's something different. Take the DNA test, man. That's gonna be the beginning of his fall. That's just my thinking. I could feel it. I got a connection. I got a connection with my man upstairs. That's what I'm thinking. Lord.
Now, I'm finna let y'all know exactly what happened. Now, 2 lawsuits were filed by Tony Buzbee's clients named Jose Maldonado, right? So there was one named Jose Maldonado, and there was another client that Tony Buzbee had named Geraldo Garcia. Now, those 2 clients, they accused Jay-Z's RocNation, Quinn Emanuel, and attorney Marcy Croft of a conspiracy and a barratry scheme, right? Now, those cases that have now been ruled in the favor because Tony Buzbee wanted those in state courts. Jay-Z's lawyers moved to get it pushed to the federal courts. Well, Tony Buzbee, he just got a major win today. Because if you read the paperwork right here, the judge says the battery case, the Batchery case was removed from Texas state court. Right? So that's what Jay-Z lawyers, Alex Spiro and those guys, they wanted that case moved from the state court to the federal court. Right? So that case was moved from the state court. Well, it says pending before the court is a motion to remand filed, right?
The motion to remand
by plaintiff
remained
Geraldo Garcia. Now it says the motion to remand is granted. Now, Geraldo Garcia is Tony Buzbee's client. His motion was granted today. It says this case is remanded to the 127th Judicial District Court of Harris County, Texas. That's Tony Buzbee's backyard, where it was signed case number 2024-87692, right? So let me give you guys basically the rundown on what happened.
Okay.
So basically, in this case, with these 2 guys, as I just told y'all, right, judges ruled in the favor of Tony Buzbee clients.
Okay.
So the federal judge, because remember, Jay-Z's lawyers, they got the case pushed to a federal court, which would favor Jay-Z and his, Jay-Z's lawyer and the whole RocNation team. Well, the federal judge ruled the other day, that there were enough facts, right,
to move
So
forward.
he's moved it back to the state court, Texas state court, where Tony Buzbee's from. So they got to go in Tony Buzbee's backyard, right?
State court, but is that's I don't know if it's criminal. I don't know. I'm learning, y'all, but I think it's still civil though. I don't know. Maybe.
And the federal judge ruled that there were enough facts alleged to tie Quinn Emanuel to the scheme, rejecting, right, the defendant's attempt to keep the cases in federal court. So basically, RocNation, Quinn Emanuel, an attorney who they accused of being a part of RocNation, Marcy Croft, right, who were accused by Tony Buzbee's clients in this barratry scheme, have now had their case that they had got moved into federal court, which favored them. They got it moved back to state court in Texas, Tony Buzbee's playground. And a federal judge, right, ruled that there was enough facts to allege. Hold on, y'all. Yellow thing on key.
Bill said, hold
allege,
it.
Right?
Hold on. To
allege.
Okay, here we go.
To tie Quinn Emanuel to the scheme, right? Mm-hmm. So the federal court, the federal judge, where Jay-Z's, RocNation, all of them got this case moved to where they wanted it to be, that federal judge ruled that, hey, man, no. There's enough facts that's tied to this case, right? Enough facts. I want y'all to hear what I just said. Enough facts is what he said, right? Coming from Tony Buzbee's clients, tied to Quinn Emanuel, right? To tie Quinn Emanuel to the scheme. So they rejected RocNation, Quinn Emanuel, and the attorney who I told y'all that Tony Buzbee's client is accusing of being linked to RocNation, Marcy Croft, right? They're the defendants. It rejected their attempts to keep this case in federal court.
Damn.
And away from Tony Buzbee's backyard, I should say.
Damn.
In Texas. So both the two people who were suing RocNation, Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel, right, who were represented by Tony Buzbee, say they were happy with Tony Buzbee's representation, but that they were later approached by people who posed as federal state agents. Now, these agents, they claim, tried to pressure them into suing Tony Buzbee and offered money if they hired Marcy Croft, who Tony Buzbee's client, Tony Buzbee and them, is alleging is tied to RocNation, Jay-Z and all of them, right? So they're saying that these agents tried to pressure them into suing Tony Buzbee. Remember, Tony Buzbee had this case going on with Jay-Z and Diddy. He was going hard at Jay-Z and them. So then all this happened. People started going at Tony Buzbee, right? So they allege that these efforts were orchestrated by Marcy Croft, her firm, MJ Legal, Quinn Emanuel via Alex Spiro, that's Jay-Z's attorney, and RocNation, with the financial backing from RocNation. Now,
I wonder, are those the people who probably got him in between? Maybe, I'm just saying, putting that on the board, that went to that little girl's house and lack of a better word, threatened her. They threatened her. That's what they did. They put fear in her heart and told her to back down. I wonder if that's the people, just curious to know who actually did that.
And the plaintiffs claim that this part was part of a larger fight, right? Now, this is what Tony Buzbee's clients are claiming, that this was part of a larger fight that Tony Buzbee had going on with Jay-Z, right? After Tony Buzbee's clients linked to Jay-Z and Diddy in the sexual misconduct cases. So let me explain this to y'all. Basically, they're saying that after Tony Buzbee started going after Jay-Z and Diddy, then they're basically saying that RocNation and these people sent hound dogs to try to come after Tony Buzbee and file false claims, right? to these people that I'm telling y'all about now that are suing, right? RocNation and them, and Marcy Croft and all these other people, they got the case moved to federal court from state court. Well, the judge says, no. There's enough evidence here from what Tony Buzbee's clients are saying against, Quinn Emanuel to send this back to state court. Y'all got to go take this up in Tony Buzbee's backyard. So
wow.
Tony Buzbee just
I think I hit it right on the head because I forgot that they did try to threaten Buzbee also. That was a waste of time. You can't threaten somebody that's kind of fearless. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man.
just got a major win today. And also, right, as I said, right, so it says that these, agents that showed up, right, they were approached by people who were posing as fake federal and state agents who basically tried to pressure them into suing Tony Buzbee and offered money if they hired Marcy Croft. That's the other lawyer that they said that they're alleging that was tied to Jay-Z.
Yep.
To do it. Now, in RocNation, I should say too. So they allege that these efforts were orchestrated by Marcy Croft, her firm, MJ Legal, Quinn Emanuel via Alex Spiro, who's Jay-Z's direct attorney, and also RocNation, with the financial backing from RocNation. Now let's keep going, because this thing gets diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. It gets surgical around here, right? So it says the plaintiffs claim, right, that's Tony Buzbee's clients, that this was a part of a larger fight between Tony Buzbee and Jay-Z after Tony Buzbee's clients linked Jay-Z to Diddy in the sexual misconduct cases. Now, Tony Buzbee had even added Jay-Z as a defendant in a New York lawsuit. You guys all remember, with that 13-year-old, right? At the 2000 VMAs.
Hold on, I was just thinking, man, one of the things that tripped me out is this. Why would you, okay, I'm the client, my lawyer, I had a case with my lawyer, right? Picture this. I had a case with my lawyer did a good job, got me money, we did business, he did everything he stood on that he said he was going to do. I won my case. Now somebody is coming after me saying, well, you could have got more money, this, that, and the third. Everybody always claimed that you could have got more, you could have done better if I would have done it. So how does that benefit? So, well, you can sue him and we're going to help you sue Buzbee. Man, I'm not interested in suing this man. That's all you need is one person. What makes you think one person wasn't going to say that and go back to him? Which that's what happened. That's crazy, man. Watch this.
Jay-Z as a defendant in a New York lawsuit. You guys all remember, with that 13-year-old, right? At the 2000 VMAs.
Yeah.
The case.
That's what I was talking about.
Later dropped, but it escalated the feud between Jay-Z, RocNation, and Tony Buzbee. Jay-Z's team responded aggressively.
Yeah.
And Quinn Emanuel sued Tony Buzbee in California, claiming extortion and defamation. Right? Now, that case against Tony Buzbee, as I told y'all, from Jay-Z's lawyers, was thrown out. It was dismissed under California's anti-SLAPP law. Now, a Texas judge said that Tony Buzbee's two clients alleged enough information to show that Quinn Emanuel may have helped this woman who they tried to say that was linked to RocNation, who's an attorney, Marcy Croft, with improper solicitation. And because of this, a federal court lacked jurisdiction and remanded the cases back to Harris County, Texas, and Tony Buzbee's backyard.
That's crazy.
So Tony Buzbee says these defendants orchestrated frivolous lawsuits, meaning Jay-Z's RocNation and all these other people, right? Quinn Emanuel, all these other people against him that were dismissed. And now he'll seek accountability in state court.
In state court.
Now, this ruling came at the same time that Jay-Z lost that casino bid.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to tell you, man, oh my gracious. It was almost like if you get enough power horses together and say we're going to build this casino because we have voted for you, we have raised money, we have donated to the mayor or whatever the case may be. Maybe they ain't donated enough. They say, dude, you ain't coming up in here with this stuff because it's a lot of palms being greased in the under the table money is what I'm talking about. It's a whole lot of that being done, man.
So now, remember, this is a situation where Tony Buzbee was alleging that people can get sent to prison off this type of stuff.
Yeah.
He was alleging criminal stuff too, right? You guys got to remember all these cases that was going on. This was a real battle that was going on between Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee. And Tony Buzbee got a real big win because the federal court said, no. Y'all got to go back to Tony Busbee's playground, his backyard in the state court. This case is going because they've shown enough evidence to where this can be presented in Tony Busbee's backyard in the state court. So now,
that's wild, man. They not getting the right judges to make the rules for them. Or you didn't pay off the right judges. That's crazy, man. When the gods change, when they change gods, that's what's happening, man. The changing of the gods is happening. For the last 30 years, these judges that was getting paid and stuff, yo, bruh, my health is killing me. I'm retiring. I'm just letting you know, man. Thanks for all the money you grease, and I keep it. I keep a hush hush, and I take that to the grave. But hey, I did my job, but I'm retiring. Now it's new people coming in. New judges are pulling rank. More people getting in office that's going to stop half of this mess. See, they want to do their own crime. So the crime hand shifts. That's what's about to happen. The crime hand shift. They don't want to have the borders. They don't want the people to come in the borders no more. They want to take over and take over the crime a different way. The Trump's way. That's basically what's happening. Yeah.
Now, they're going to have to go through it in that state court in Tony Busbee's backyard. And so Tony Buzbee he look like he's ecstatic about this from reading from the reports. You know what I'm saying? And so if you read right here in the court paperwork right here, it was 15 pages of paperwork. You know, the judge ruled in Tony Busbee's client's favor. So that is what's going on right now, man. This thing is looking crazy, bro. And y'all got to remember, I said a lot of court dates that we haven't even talked about that's coming up. A lot of court dates. So y'all got to stay tuned. Definitely let me know what y'all feel. Definitely let me know what y'all think. I appreciate all y'all for tapping on in. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. This thing finna get real interesting because, you know, hey, man, this thing looking kind of crazy right now, y'all.
I wonder what happened with Ticket had read something off about a police officer actually filed a case saying that she was forced to take a bribe from Diddy, and she know some prosecutors, she knows some judges that actually took bribes and stuff also. So you can't tell me, man, it ain't no bribes going on. And now these days, everybody, see, the judges are like this. Yo, man, I heard from up top, I can't do this stuff no more. I can't do that. Can't do this. So I think the slowly but surely there are cracks in the walls, and this house of cards is falling apart, which means that them bad people that been doing bad things for a long time, the badness, I'm just letting y'all know, the badness is about to change. The Epstein files. Get the heck out of here, man. They still haven't opened. All you gotta do is to show us the files. What the hell? I know why you don't want to show it. Because it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people names on these files. There's a lot of people names on these files that might link to somebody else that you may like, or something like that. It's a freaking mess, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Where they coming from?